It's great you could come on my latest assignment, Auntie.
Inspector Bufflehead chose well in making you security officer on Dr. Dusty Duck's expedition to find the lost city of Kimbutaka. He must hold you in very high esteem.
It sure beats the way he usually holds me. By the neck.
Dr. Dusty Duck is an eminent Swiss archaeologist. It's surprising he should receive threatening letters signed the Headless Ghost.
Those letters are most certainly a hoax. I mean, how's a headless ghost supposed to write a letter in the first place, let alone lick a stamp?
What do you think, Mr. Scoter?
I think I got more than I bargained for. If I'd known about the threatening letters before I took my holiday from the bank, I would never have come.
Rest assured, Dr. Dusty Duck is an experienced adventurer, as are his assistants, Victor Shoveler and Hester Spoonbill. We're in good hands.
I just hope you don't dig up any more mysteries, Auntie.
Who knows what we shall dig up? This is an archaeological expedition, after all.
According to this ancient map I unearthed at Chichen Itza, the lost city of Kimbutaka should be less than a day's trek from our current location.
That's if the Headless Ghost doesn't get us first.
Nonsense, Mr. Scoter. As a world authority on ancient duck civilizations, I can assure you there is no such thing as a headless ghost. And even if there was, he'd have to be pretty scary to make me turn back. To Kimbutaka! Lead the way, Victor, and cut us a merry path. Onward, everyone!
I must admit, I do have an ulterior motive for coming on this expedition, Willard.
I knew it! You're out to solve another mystery.
I am, but not the kind you imagine. I'm hoping to spot a blacktail for the Lepidopterist Society.
There are leopards in this jungle?
Lepidopterists collect butterflies, Willard, not leopards. The blacktail is a rare butterfly. Of course, there are leopards in the jungle, too.
I still say we should turn back. The Headless Ghost warned that the only thing we'll find in this expedition are cannibals. I don't know about you, but I don't fancy ending up as duck soup.
I'm afraid the Headless Ghost is in error. There are no cannibals in Central America.
That's right. And even if there were, I don't expect we'd see any. They're always too busy having friends for dinner.
Maybe you can start to enjoy the expedition. Well, since we haven't bumped into any cannibals or headless ghosts, Harold.
The only expedition I'm going to enjoy is the one home. I tell you, it's just a matter of time before something terrible happens.
Doctor!
See? That's just what I mean.
Oh!
Landslide!
Run for it!
Willard, are you all right?
I was very very nearly pressed Duck there.
You're a hero. If you hadn't pushed us all at that exact moment, someone might have been seriously injured.
Tell me about it.
It's very suspicious the boulder came loose at this exact moment.
But who could have pushed it? We're all here.
It was a trap. See? Dr. Dusty Duck tripped over this. Threatening letters, rolling boulders. This expedition is cursed, I tell you, cursed.
Harold may be right. If someone used this vine to...
This is the jungle. There are supposed to be vines.
We must not jump to conclusions. It may have been the law of gravity that set the rock in motion.
Exactly. These things happen. Onward to Kimbu Taka!
Super.
Dr. Dusty Duck is correct that there are vines in a jungle, but perhaps it is too much of a coincidence that these are of the same variety.
We better keep our eyes open for anything suspicious. Harold! My years on the police force have taught me there's no such thing as coincidence. Don't tell anyone. But even though I didn't believe it at first, I now think someone is trying to stop us from reaching Kimbu Taka. No one is above suspicion, apart from myself. And my auntie. Oh, and you too, of course. But everyone else is a suspect.
I don't want to alarm you, Willard, but I'm beginning to think the headless ghost may not be a hoax after all. I was reading my clipping file, and I discovered this story about a secret society sworn to protect the Temple of Kimbu Taka. Maybe the society still exists and is watching us even as we speak. I want you to keep your eyes open.
Don't worry, Auntie. I'm way ahead of you.
Do you think it's safe to cross?
There's only one way to find out. Victor, slip across and see if it's secure.
I'm going first. Anything to get out of this rain.
Oh, thank goodness.
Come along, Hester. There's no time like the present. Hang on!
Oh, dear. Hurry! The bridge is about to collapse!
Here we all are, safe and sound.
Everyone but Harold?
Trying to keep dry is where I am. We could all have fallen to the bottom of that gorge. Oh, to be back at the safety of my job at the bank.
Look at this mess. Harold, would you be so kind as to pass me that zloty?
That whaty?
Zloty. It's a coin from Poland. I've also got a British penny, a Dutch florin, even an Indian rupee. Souvenirs from my international travels.
The way things are going, this trip could be your last. I say we turn back before it's too late.
We can't go back. The bridge is gone.
These things happen.
You said that last time.
And I'll say it again. Onward to Kimbu Taka! Never mind.
This rope has been cut. Someone or something is determined to stop us from ever finding the lost city.
Auntie, I know who the so-called headless ghost is.
Do you?
Yes, Victor Shoveler. You said the rope bridge was deliberately cut. Well, Victor clearly has a knife. And as to motive, what better way to get out from under Dr. Dusty Duck's shadow than to sabotage his expedition and take credit for finding Kimbu Taka himself?
A very plausible theory, Willard, but difficult to prove without a witness or incriminating evidence. Harold Scoter was with him, but he was hiding under some leaves.
If it's not Victor, then who is it?
This is as far as we can go on foot. What we need now is a dugout canoe.
Dugout canoes for rent, reasonable rates. Ask about our daily specials. What a stroke of luck.
Luck and timing go hand in hand on every expedition.
Hello, sir. Good to see you again.
We've never met. You must have seen my picture in the newspaper. How much for your finest canoe?
It depends which way you are going.
Downriver, to discover the lost city of Kimbutaka.
In that case, I give you special one-way deal.
Why's that?
Downriver is very dangerous. You may never come back.
Thank you, Willard. I do so enjoy a boat ride.
Even when you know it's a boat ride to disaster? Ah! Whoa!
Where's your spirit of adventure? Onward to...
We know Kimbutaka!
I've been thinking. If Victor isn't to blame for the accidents, then it has to be Hester Spoonbill. I'm going to keep a close eye on her.
You do that. Arm?
Rapids ahead. Hang on to your tail feathers. We made it. Now all we have to worry about is the waterfall.
Waterfall?
Don't panic. There's plenty of time to reach the shore, just as long as...
Ah! We've sprung a leak!
Someone plug that hole.
Willard, use this. Although there goes the sweater I promised to...
Someone plug that hole.
Willard, use this. Although there goes the sweater I promised to knit you, I'll have to start a new one as soon as we get home.
You mean if we get home? Now we know why no one ever returns from downriver. The witch doctor sold us a leaky boat.
That was quite an experience.
Experience? Experience? We nearly drowned.
Nonsense. We're ducks.
Aha! Just as I suspected. Hester Spoonbill is nowhere to be seen. She must have known I was on to her and fled. She got into the dugout first, remember? Giving her plenty of time to sabotage the canoe.
Then why has she saved our equipment? You know, Willard, a good detective never jumps to conclusions without hard evidence.
No need to worry about that, Auntie. There's only one suspect left. Dr. Dusty Duck himself. I'm going to keep my eye on him.
Well done, Miss Spoonbill. Without your quick thinking, the expedition would be lost.
We are lost. I was unable to save Dr. Dusty Duck's map.
We have no other choice but to turn back to civilization, where I intend to ask for a full refund. Without that map, we'll never find...
The lost city of Kimbutaka.
There is another one over here.
They look like Mayan sentry posts. But where's the rest of the city?
We're standing right in the middle of it.
Look at this. It probably says, "Welcome to Kimbutaka, population 0."
It doesn't say anything of the sort, Dimbeak. This hieroglyph tells the date Kimbutaka was built. 9/13/000 in the Mayan calendar.
A Tuesday. Well done, Harold. Legend has it, when Spanish conquerors came to Kimbutaka, they were frightened away by a headless ghost riding a giant armadillo. Here, I'll show you. I've got a picture of it in my paper.
It's not a legend. It's a fact. And I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning, if we're still here, that is. Something tried to strangle me. I felt a cold, clammy wing around my neck. It was the headless ghost, I'm sure of it.
What happened? I was searching through my papers when I heard a blood-curdling quack.
Something ruffled Harold's feathers.
These things happen. I suggest everyone get some sleep before we all start imagining things.
I knew it. Dr. Dusty Duck is the headless ghost. He was the only one unaccounted for when Harold was attacked.
Like Dr. Dusty Duck said, we better get to bed before we start imagining things. What an unearthly noise? Where's Harold?
He's hiding under his blankets.
A giant armadillo!
Look what's riding it!
It has no head!
Ah! Ah! The legend is true! The headless ghost has come for us all!
Get a hold of yourself. You're a scientist.
Thanks. I needed that.
Are we all present and accounted for?
Harold?
Goodness, I forgot all about him. It looks like we got here just in time.
The headless ghost. He tried to smother me. Now do you believe we are in grave danger?
I most certainly do. I suggest we take turns keeping guard the rest of the night.
Harold is right. We should head back to civilization before the headless ghost returns.
We can't leave now. Kimbutaka is the find of the century. There are pictures to be taken and ancient pottery to be unearthed.
And a mystery to solve.
As expedition leader, I say we split up into teams.
Do what you like. There's no way I want to meet the headless ghost again.
Archaeology and solving mysteries have a lot in common, Willard. In one, you dig up dirt to discover artifacts, and in the other, you dig up clues to discover facts.
Well, I hope we dig up some clues about the headless ghost soon. Because I'm absolutely clueless.
Willard, don't move. Behind you.
Whoa, what is it? Is it a clue? Is it the headless ghost?
No, a black-tailed butterfly. Willard, be careful.
Don't worry, Auntie. This is one elusive fugitive I can apprehend.
Willard, how fortunate.
You're right, Auntie. The bush broke my fall.
Oh, of course, that as well. No, I was talking about this. Bicycle tracks.
No one on our expedition has a bicycle.
Precisely. You've unearthed an important clue.
Well, I can't take all the credit. I mean, you did... Whoa!
It's a secret treasure dig. Someone has beaten us to Kimbutaka.
Someone with a bicycle and an armadillo disguise.
And someone with a need for writing paper. Willard, I know what's been going on, but who's behind it? I wonder which archaeologists are digging in Central America. Aha! There's a name I recognize. Willard! Duck!
Where?
No, I mean duck!
Yuck! Yuck!
Willard, you've given me an idea. We are about to catch a ghost.
Whoa.
Everyone, stay calm. There's nothing to fear.
Good heavens, he's trying to lure the monster away. It's the bravest act I've ever seen.
Now, Auntie, now!
Meet the real headless ghost. Harold Scoter, or should I say, Geraldo Scotari, the notoriously crooked archaeologist.
Miss Mallard, how the deuce did you deduce Harold, I mean Geraldo, was the headless ghost all along?
Geraldo Scotari has been stealing priceless artifacts from Kimbutaka for years. When he learned of your expedition to find the lost city, he realized his secret would be revealed. He thought threatening letters signed the Headless Ghost would do the trick, but he underestimated your determination. Geraldo joined the expedition, hoping his constant complaining, along with a series of clever booby traps, would convince us to give up and turn back.
So when he was hiding under the leaves, he wasn't trying to get out of the rain. He was cutting the rope bridge.
Exactly. And he pretended to fall into the boat so he could make small holes, knowing full well the bumps in the rapids would enlarge them.
Dastardly! Shame on you!
I first grew suspicious when Harold didn't recognize my souvenir coins. I'd expect a banker to know world currency. I grew more suspicious when the witch doctor seemed to recognize Dr. Dusty Duck. Only I realized it was really Geraldo he recognized. But the big break came when Geraldo corrected Willard about the hieroglyph. Only an archaeologist would know how to read the Mayan calendar.
I couldn't take it anymore. He suspected everyone but me. I just had to tell him he was wrong about something.
Well, I've certainly learned my lesson never to jump to conclusions before all the facts are in.
But you were right, Willard. The headless ghost was a member of the expedition, a theory that was confirmed by my clipping file. It told me Geraldo's true identity.
Then it was just a matter of catching him on his phony armadillo.
That's why Harold was breathless when we rescued him from his hammock.
He was winded from racing his bicycle, then rushing back to secure his alibi.
Well, he'll be able to rest up in prison. Geraldo Scutari, I'm arresting you for trading in priceless artifacts. If Harold's a fake, then who's that?
It's the real ghost coming to get me!
Inspector Bufflehead?
Well done, Widgeon. We've been suspicious of Scutari since the threatening letters, but we had no proof. I've been trying to contact you the whole time. Did you really think I'd send you on an important assignment without backup?
Speaking of backup, Inspector, at long last, I'd like to formally introduce you to my auntie, the...
Yes, your auntie. This isn't a tea party, Widgeon. I've got to return this scoundrel to face justice. I shall see you back in Switzerland.
Go with them, Victor, and reconstruct the bridge. We shall need it too after we finish our exploration.
Yes, sir.
Good. I had to grab a swinging vine to get across the ravine. I'm not about to double up on one to get back.
There you are, Auntie.
Shh. I don't want to frighten him.
Who?
The black-tailed butterfly.
What a story. First, you help discover the lost city of Kimbu Taka. Then you unmask a crooked archaeologist. And then you discover the rarest of all butterflies. Miss Mallard, you must say something for posterity.
These things happen.